Hello and welcome to part 35 of my Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke, and it's a special episode today because it's Valentine's Day, so I am not controlling the DS. Instead, my girlfriend and also channel artist, check her out on Instagram, the link's always in the description, Etch Illustrations is here.
Hello.
And she has the DS. So, if she loses any Pokemon for me, they still count as gone, it's still a Nuzlocke. So, and she's never played Gold and Silver before. She played Pokemon, but never Gold and Silver, so I'll have to be guiding you. Now, we're in Goldenrod. This is like, you know, like every region has the big city.
Yeah.
Like where they've got the big shop and stuff, and you can buy loads of items. We've come back here. I've got 7 badges. I don't know how up to date you are with watching it, but we need to go. If you go out to the right, because obviously you can't go anywhere else at the moment, and then up, and you should get to like some tracks, some train track looking things, like just below them. I think it's below them. Go left. It might be above them. We'll find. I don't know. I'm not that good at this game either, obviously. Yeah, in there where that guy is guarding the door. And we're going to try and clear out the radio tower of Team Rocket. You know Team Rocket because you've played Yellow, haven't you?
Yeah.
On the DS, so... Oh, here we go. Straight into it. So I'm not going to bother doing voices for all these guys because they're all just generic Rocket grunts. You don't want to be able to hear it? No, okay.
Oh, it keeps falling out here.
No, fair enough. Yeah, we were trying to use different headphones so that we could both hear it because I've lost my splitter, but yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of in-ear headphones either, to be honest, but I'm working with it. Okay, so your first battle ever on 2nd Gen, and it's Eradicate. You've even got out front. We should get you to know our team, actually. We've got our shiny Gyarados, but it's not that special because, well, it is special because it's my shiny Gyarados, but it's not that special because you're guaranteed to get one in this game. You always can find a shiny Gyarados. Let's introduce you to our team. So this is kind of like the team recap for you guys, but also so Etch knows what she's dealing with. So we've got Gyarados. He's got Surf, which is obviously good, being a water type. We've also got Darren, our Quilava, who's our starter. You know the starters.
Yeah.
Third, you know Third. Yeah. Like in real life, I mean. He's holding a max revive because I needed to get rid of items like out in the bag and didn't want to chuck them. I wanted to sell them, so that's why he's randomly holding something he can't use. Got Geochick, who carries the team quite a lot of time. Again, same reason with the Moonstone, just holding it to get it out of the bag. Irksin, the Magneton, with the Quick Claw that sometimes lets you go first in case you never use one of them. And Joel is our level 12 Nidoran, who's kind of our my little project to train up, but it's up to you if you want to try and switch train him today or just try and survive. It's kind of your choice.
Survive.
Yeah. So take it away. You know how to Pokemon. So hopefully we won't have too much drama. We are quite a bit. The way this game works a little bit is the gym leaders. I'm about on par with the gym leaders, but then you go to take on Team Rocket and they've dropped by like 7 or 8 levels. So it shouldn't be the hardest episode ever, but you never know what can happen. I lost that Pokemon last episode, or the one before now. So it's not impossible that you can lose a Pokemon, and it was to a Team Rocket member as well. So even though it was under my level, it still caught me out. Woo! Look at this. Say thank you in the comments, Lorenzo.
Okay.
And another Raticate. Okay, nice easy start. Nice and easy start. Very good. But yeah, it's shouldn't be too difficult, but it's a little bit unnerving watching someone play your Nuzlocke for you.
I feel nervous and stuff.
You're responsible for not just my Pokemon, but these Pokemon are named after real people for the most part. You might be killing people. It's the sneaky quick attacking. We don't have a whole lot of healing items because of the way I play Pokemon, so if at any point you want to wander off and go to the Pokemon Center, that's absolutely fine. I'll switch out who's at the front. Completely in control. I sent some money to Mom. You're missing out on the funky music, not playing it. Alright, yep, so up the stairs, and just talk to people because they might give you stuff, but you can spot the Team Rocket people a mile off, they're wearing black, and they're going to challenge you to fights. You can try and avoid them if you want. I like to battle everyone just to make sure I don't end up under-leveled. Keep me amused, she says. Yeah. Keep her amused by whooping her. Rocket Grunt wants to battle. Oh, she only got 1 Pokemon, so it'll be a bit higher level than those than those Raticates. Charbok! It's only a couple of levels higher. They were 24, weren't they, the Raticates? Can't remember. I think so. So, Arbok's half decent at this stage in the game. A little bit. Are you going for the... I mean, my answers to Arbok usually would be either Third or Geochick, because they both hit super effective. But... and also Urksin resists pretty much everything that Arbok can do, so you've got kind of like a good few counters to Arbok, really. It's not that scary against our team. It's not that scary in general, but... Poison can be a little bit scary sometimes, because then you have to make haste back to the Pokémon Center before you die. Okay, that, going for the super effective move, I was like, I won't guide it, I'll test your Pokemon stats. Oh, look at you getting your Magnitude 10, highest possible roll of Magnitude. Just showing off now. Geochick carrying the team, as always. Someone was like, who was it? It might have been Dog Coffee. It might have been Dog Coffee was like, you need to box Geochick to, you know, when I was asking how we can rearrange the team, and I was like, it's not going to happen. Carrying the team.
And who was that?
I think it was Dog Coffee, I don't know. Let's see if I can find it in my comments on my phone while you're playing. It's one of the perks, because sometimes I look stuff up on my phone mid-episode, and that means the episode kind of stops. But since you're controlling, the episode can carry on while I'm looking it up. See? This is good. This is good. Let's have a look if I can name and shame whoever was saying get rid of Geochick off the team. Oh, even easier. Rattata. Oh, and that can't touch Geochick. So you're just going with bulldozing through with the strong one.
Yeah, I switched out because I don't want to run back just yet.
Fair enough. I love the Gen 2 music. I do feel like you're missing out, but I do also agree that the earphones are a little bit annoying in your ear. I much prefer on-ear headphones. Just mollywopping some Rattatas. Oh, probably be there if you just keep Geochicken. Probably.
Another Rattata.
Yeah, he'd probably have 4 Rattatas and Eradicate, knowing how the game's generally programmed and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised. Or 5 Rattatas. Or sometimes they just throw a curveball and it'll be like, oh yeah, he's got a Zubat for some reason. Oh, this one's slightly higher level, so yeah, they are building the team up a little bit. Right, notifications. Who was the guilty party? Yeah, sit down. Yeah, Dog Coffee. Get rid of Geochick. Two videos in a row. Shame on you, Dog Coffee. Geochick is not going anywhere. Hopefully. Just don't leave her in against the water or grass type and we're good. Like, we're fine. Oh, Mr. Rock Throw. You might get beat by the Rattata.
Now you said that, I probably would.
It's not going to happen. Look
No,
at that mighty
not
3 HP. Absolute beast of a Rattata. It's not Youngster Joey's Rattata, which is a running gag that you won't get, but there's a trainer right at the start of this game called Youngster Joey. I think he's the first trainer you can battle that's not your rival in this game, I'm pretty sure. And he just has a Rattata, but on this game you can get people's phone numbers. I don't know if that's in any of the games you play, because my mental block is the games you know, where
Yeah.
I've never played them. But you can get people's phone numbers on this, and they ring you for rematches. But they also ring you just to bother you sometimes and give you random information. And one of the things he says is that his Rattata's doing really well. He thinks it's in the top 1% of Rattatas. So it's like a running gag, Youngster Joey and his Rattata, because he never gets another Pokemon. I think if you rematch him enough times, I think he evolves it into Eradicate, but that's it. That's all he does. If you're looking for a bit of a tip, Geochick with Rock Throw is a good bet, but it can miss. Third is super effective. Urksin has Thunder Shock, which is super effective. Again, there's a lot of Team Rocket gives our team absolutely no problems whatsoever, because Rattata can't touch Urksin or Geochick. I've just dropped my stylus and I don't know where it's gone. There it is. And then we've got like 3 answers to Ekans and Zubat, and therefore Arbok and Golbat as well. So there's like there's literally no worries going on. How much does this do? Oh, you got the flinch though. Flinch hacks. You'd probably get a one-shot on Zubats with confusion because it's super effective. But if you get the flinch hacks... Look at this. Rolls a magnitude 10. Does one headbutt and gets a flinch. I see how it is. I see how it is. This is why I get no luck. This is why I get no luck in Pokemon games, because you're hogging it all. You're like, I get all the luck. All the hacks. It's like a 30% chance to get a flinch on headbutt.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, and you broke through confusion twice, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then broke out the third time, which is a 50% chance each time. So the chance of you getting that flinch is 30%, and then the chance of you breaking through both confusions to knock it out were 25%. So you had like a 7.5% chance of that happening.
Alright.
So yeah, you were pretty lucky. If you tried that 200 times, it'd only work 15. Like, that's pretty lucky, really, isn't it? Stay in my head, and I'm not used to having something in my ear. Alright, because I'm never aware that he's recording. Grimer, another Pokemon that can't really touch our team. I don't even think like our Pokemon that, you know, don't have that aren't a direct answer for it. Oh, 5. Okay, your luck's running out. Your luck is running out. That's still probably one shot though. Yeah. Yeah. Even the Pokemon that aren't advantageous against it still don't have a problem against Team Rocket. It's funny, like Grimer, especially at this level, is probably never going to touch a Gyarados, even though it's not an obvious answer. What is that noise? Go away! Go away, whoever's making noise outside our window. Another magnitude 5, but it might live a 4, and I don't think it can go below 4 magnitude.
Can it not?
No, I think it's 4 to 10 the range.
Muck.
Ah, stepping it up a level. But if you get anything above a magnitude 5 or 6, you'll probably destroy this thing. Yeah, pretty tanky, but it's super effective. It's stab, there you go. You got a 7. This will probably kill it. Yep. Pretty tough though, Muck, so... Wasn't sure.
We'll go back and heal.
I'm going back and healing. Look at these strats. Look at the strats.
Oh, do you not have a run?
No, but once you get there's no running shoes. That was 3rd gen.
Oh.
That was introduced. But as soon as you get outside, if you press select, there's your bike. To know you move faster. And I set it to the short key so I could use it all the time. Look at that! You tell me you've got no sense of direction. Just found that Pokémon Center, no problem.
Because it's where we started.
Same argument can be made when you're coming home from work, but that's where you started. But still use your sat-nav. So I thought you'd need sat-nav, i.e. me, to get you to the Pokémon Center, but no, nailed it. Nailed it. So, yeah, that left button, yep. There you go. Only time you even go near that bottom screen on this game, because obviously it's not a DS game. Yep, left. Dun, 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 dun. Love the bike music. Who is making all that noise? Looks like the... No, it's not. It looks like the street cleaner or something. Go away. Go clean a different street. No, you can just head on upstairs now. I don't remember how many floors this place has. You might be able to clear it out. To trainers, Pokemon are their beloved partners. Yeah, so don't kill them. It's terrible how Team Rocket is trying to control Pokemon. Look at this little trap set up in front of the stairs. Good job. You're not really trying to avoid them, isn't it? I love that. They always lay them out, so it's like, haha, we trapped you, and it's like, no, I wanted to fight everyone. The game's always like, when you walk past someone and they run up to you, they always seem dead cocky, like, ah, I caught you, and it's like, oh, I wanted you to. This might have explosion, so I would definitely leave Geochick in, just because it resists explosion. Geochick and Urkson are the answers to anything that might have explosion. You can still use Magnitude on this game as well, because abilities aren't a thing, so it doesn't have Levitate.
Oh, right.
So it's still weak. It's still weak to ground. And now it's smoke screened. Rock Throw is quite likely to miss. So Just a heads up. Oh, got the magnitude though. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, sit down, Weezing, with your weird second head thing.
It's growth.
Woo! That 3 levels altogether you've gained on this episode. 2 on Geochick and 1 on Gyarados.
It wants to learn rollout.
Right, rollout, if you've not encountered it, is a rock type move, and it starts off weak. It's 90% accurate, but every time you hit it in a row up to 5 times, it doubles in power. I'm pretty sure it is. So it can be quite good, but I mean, personally, I'd prefer to keep rock throw over rollout. But
Okay.
hey, you got the controller. You can veto me. Look at that. Doing what's right for the lock. Team player. Team player. I was going to say, I think, I get the feeling this guy on the bottom right is going to be a rocket guy disguised as a scientist. Because some of the scientists are rocket sympathizers. If you remember from Silphco on Yellow, you had to fight some scientists in there as well as rockets.
No.
I think they do the same thing on this game. Dun, 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 dun. 8! Lovely. Probably didn't need that much, but hey ho. Better too much than not enough. Sit down. Or as Dog Coffee keeps calling it, again calling you out, Rattata. Yeah, it keeps putting only 2 T's total in it for some reason. Keeps missing out one of the double T's. Shameful. Been playing Pokemon for 22 years, can't spell Rattata.
We're just picking on him today.
I know. It's because we both know him. I can't pick on anyone else out of the comments, you don't know them.
True.
And also, they don't try, in 2 episodes ago, voting to put Rattata on the team, quote, because I hate you. So, you deserve this, Dog Coffee.
It's not very nice.
You get some abuse if you tell the YouTuber you hate them. That's how it works. I got the microphone, you don't.
We hate you too.
Yeah.
Dave.
Even though he's had 2 Pokemon named after him.
And I only got 1? It's not fair.
Wait, did you even get 1? What did I name after you? I can't remember.
Didn't you start with a dugong?
Oh, yeah, I got Dugong last episode. Yeah, the sausage is a reference, that's what I call Etch when we're messing about in private. I call her sausage, because she's a silly sausage. I thought I might have had one called Etch, that's what I was thinking. I didn't even think of that, because I was trying to think of what I called Etch, like, you know, early on, that I've not ended up using. I can't think. Maybe not, because you didn't comment that early, so, so everyone else got priority on the nicknames. You have to comment.
No, I'm sure I started.
I can't go back too far on my comments on my phone. We will investigate off screen. Oh, who are you thinking of using for a bit?
I want to like level up your team.
Okay, well, stick Joel at the front then, and just don't battle with him. Like every single battle, switch him out to something that'll take the next hit. That's what I would be doing right now, is because he'll gain half the experience then from each battle without having to risk taking a hit. Yeah, told you. Look at that. Can spot one of these little cheeky scientists a mile off. Who are you? It doesn't matter what your name is. Scientist Mark.
Spelled with a C.
I know. Edgy Mark. Right, so he's got a Magnemite. Easy answer to Magnemite is Geochick.
Yeah.
Joel with double kick would be if he weren't like 15 levels below. Joel could actually fight this thing if it weren't for him being underleveled. His double kick will be super effective on a Magnemite, on a Steel type. Look at that! The predicts, you can't hit me with that. And then Magnitude should destroy it even if you get 4, because it's quadruple effective. Super effective on Steel and Electric. I was going to say as well that Levitate isn't a thing in this game. Again, I was going to repeat that, but Magnemite, for some reason, even though it's not touching the floor and it would have benefited it greatly, doesn't get Levitate, I don't think. And it's just stupid because it's not touching the floor. It's one thing I think they should, like, fix, especially when they're going into Gen 8. If they're going to be running Gen 8 on the Switch, which is obviously a lot more powerful than a standard handheld, there should be a new mechanic where there's no such thing as levitate. It just, if the Pokemon's touching the floor at the time, Earthquake hits. If it's not, it doesn't.
So does that mean I have to invest in a Switch now?
Well, it's supposedly not coming out until, like, next year. But, yeah, basically.
Oh.
I know. Sucks.
I like my 3DS.
Oh, so do I, but, I mean, it's going to die out now because every time they switch the Pokemon game over to the next franchise, the next console, the old console dies because it's basically always the highest selling game on any given console. Like, the highest selling game on the Game Boy original, except Tetris, but Tetris had an unfair advantage that it was packaged with the original Game Boy for ages, but in terms of individual sales, it's Red and Blue. Then on Game Boy Color, it's Gold and Silver, are the highest selling games ever. On Game Boy Advance, it's Ruby and Emerald. Ruby and Sapphire, sorry. And so on. It's always like that. I'm not sure on the DS generation if anything outsold Pokemon, but it's still in the top few. It's always the game that carries the handheld, so as soon as they stop doing Pokemon on it, the handheld tends to die off. But, on the plus side, you know, it's not like you can't use it, so then games become cheaper for it. Because it's not a current game, so you can get, like, older games for a little bit cheaper. Thanks for the contribution. Yeah, third's a good answer, yeah. I would probably go to third, actually, because he's the lowest level out of the good answers to this.
Always would be confusing.
Always, I know. But I don't think you've hit yourself in confusion yet, have you? Which means you're going to now. But,
yeah, because you've said it.
I mean, yeah, but a lot of averages, you have to at some point. Look at that! Alright, 3 in a row. That's 1 in 8 chance that you would hit all 3 of those moves. We'll just keep track, because I have bad luck on Pokemon games, and apparently you don't.
Joel, go to level 13.
Go on, Joel. 3 more levels until it can evolve twice. Because I decided as soon as it evolves to Nidorino, I'm going to use the Moonstone and evolve it to Nidoking. So, it's going to be good times. Because I like Nidoking. Good Pokemon.
I like how Golbat has a random purple bit of head.
Just, they're trying to add, like, shade, but it's still basically, what's this, like, oh, Breakout Confusion turn 2, yeah, wonderful. I mean, I'm not complaining because it's my Pokemon that are living because of you doing this, but still, it's just crazy how much luck you get against me. I'm never battling you because the hacks will be ridiculous. Actually, we still need to do a battle. We need to do my Moon Team against your Moon Team. We never did that, and we said we would. We'll do that once one of my Pokemon series is finished, Ash Grey or Silver. Yeah, it's like they're trying to add shading though, but it's still a Game Boy Color game, so it's still, what, was it 16-bit or was it still 8-bit? You know, they couldn't do a lot with it anyway, you know, so they like Grimer, they try and add shading, but basically it just makes it look stripy.
Yeah.
It's like, why is Grimer stripy on this game? And it's like, oh, they were trying to do a bit of shadow. That's all. I do love the Gen 2 sprites though. They're a big improvement on the Gen 1 ones, especially Red and Blue. Like, you played Yellow, so you got the okay Gen 1 sprites. Red and Blue sprites, some of them are just awful. So bad. Like, so you got like a big improvement. Oh, another sneaky scientist. Let me see if I can find you some of the worst ones. First one that springs to mind is Coughing. Search for him.
Bellsprout. I can't do it.
Bellsprout. Yeah, we're both a bit under the weather. We both woke up this morning like, yeah, we're gonna record the Valentine's Day Pokemon video today, and we've both woke up. I'm a bit more sort of sniffy, and you're a bit more sore throaty, aren't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
a Porygon.
Geochick's an easy answer. Soul Zerxin because they resist normal. So,
well, because we've not used it.
I mean, Joel would be an answer with its fighting move, but it's 17 levels below, and Porygon's pretty good. There you go, check out that monstrosity. That's what Coughing looks like in Gen 1. The Skull and Crossbones is on top of its head for some reason, when really it's underneath its face. Like, in the anime and in every other game since, it's underneath it, but on Gen 1, they put it at the top for some reason. literally no idea why. Oh, what's it doing? Conversion. Makes it a dragon type, so it now resists electric. That's... So now, you best bet... Oh, I was going to say... Oh, you haven't really got an answer for dragon. I'd stay in. You've got Sonic Boom, which does a guaranteed 20 damage, which will probably be about a 3 or 4 hit KO. I think 4 hit KO. Or maybe 5. This won't do anything, though. There you go, look at that. It does have a slight chance to freeze, burn, or paralyse you, but you have good luck, so...
I've paralysed it, but it's not...
You Thunder Waved it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now what's it doing? Now it transforms into Steel, so now you can use Thunder Shock, because that doesn't resist electric. Can be quite a hard Pokemon to battle, because you've got to kind of pay attention, you've got to keep track of what type it is. Yeah. Get the time. And it's got Scumbag Recover. It's alright, just keep whittling it down. You will beat it eventually with this. So if he uses Conversion and switches back to something that resists electric... Conversion 2. Back to Dragon, so yeah, just not Supersonic, Sonic Boom it now. I always struggle with them two, because they're together on his moveset. Oh, I say its moveset. Magnemite doesn't have a gender. So it was well ahead of its time. It's actually Magneton, I don't know why I keep calling it Magnemite. There's 3 magnets there, clearly. But
what's the one up from that?
Magnezone?
Yeah.
Did you manage to evolve it to a Magnezone?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, I thought that was a trade evolution. Is it just take it to a certain... It's a weird evolution, I know that. It's not just by level up.
That flying saucer kind of...
Yeah. No, I thought it was trade. How'd you evolve it? Do you use an item on it, or... Because I know it's a weird evolution. It's not just a level up evolution, is it? I think you have to either teach it a specific move, or take it to a specific place, or... Yeah, speak to that guy and he should give you a key and then you go back down and can get into the other half. Oh, can you not get through that gap?
No.
Realism. 2D sprites. Oh, he's an imposter. He's not the real director. Do you want to know who hid the real director? No. I love the contrived nature of, like, Pokemon, like, oh, yeah, I have this master plan and there's literally no way a 10-year-old kid can stop me. But if you win a Pokemon battle, well, I'll let you foil our entire plan. See, look at Coughing there. Look at where the Skull and Crossbones is.
I wonder why they moved the Skull and Crossbones. Well, it looks better where it is.
Yeah, but they were wrong in Gen 1 because even on the Gen 1 anime, like Team Rocket's Coughing, it's under its face. It's just wrong on Red and Blue for some reason. I'm not sure if it was wrong.
Which one's 29 there? Third?
Yeah, third, yeah. It's like name level. Let's have a look at his yellow sprite. I can't remember if they fixed it for yellow or if they fixed it for Gen 2. Bum, 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 bum. But there's some ugly sprites. I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head, I'm actually struggling, but there's Gen 1, Red and Blue have some ugly sprites. Wow, it's level 30. This guy's got a team. But you got the confusion hacks. That's like 10% chance. Hits himself. Look at that! 10% and 50% chance. Wow.
Level 15.
Yes, go on, Joel. Means he should evolve next episode. Or maybe even this episode if you keep switching them in and out, because you've still got a few more Pokemon to beat, haven't you?
And third is level 30.
Yes. Where's his yellow sprite? Yeah, they fixed it for yellow.
Okay.
So it was literally just Red and Blue, whereas his Skull and Crossbones was in the wrong place. You'd probably one-shot now because you're upper level, so you've got slightly more special attack. Yeah.
PlayStation do all these revamps of games. They should do them of the Pokemon games.
Well, I mean, you've got Fire Red and Leaf Green, which are remakes for the Game Boy Advance, but there's rumours, because they've remade 3 generations now, there's rumours that the first Switch game might be a remake of Gen 4, which is your favourite games. So that'd be a good reason for you to get a Switch if they remake your favourite games on it first. Or they could just go straight into Generation 8. But yeah, it's one of those where they don't want to keep churning out remakes too often. But like, you look at Sun and Moon against Fire Red and Leaf Green and you think, yeah, they could definitely remake. Wow, that did a lot. Yeah. Red and Blue again now. How come you had you switch trained or something? How come
No, I just stayed in.
Did you miss your attack or something?
Yeah, I missed my confusion.
Have you been smoke screened?
Can't
Or something?
remember.
You must have had your accuracy dropped because it's 100% accurate usually. One of the intense bit of the battle music that I always point out. The battle music on this game is crazy. Like at a certain point, it just sort of goes do 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 do, but it does it for like 30-40 seconds, and it's like, all right, I get it. It's just like really intense. So, mollywop. Not coughing. 35 for Geocheck. Yep.
Well, I've leveled up most of your team.
Yeah, our team is looking significantly better than it was when you started. Wheezing! I love coughing and wheezing. I really do.
It's a shame that they're associated with
Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Well, associated with losing for Team Rocket,
Yeah.
like, because they always lose on the anime, and then Team Rocket's not that hard to deal with in the games either, as a general rule. So they're sort of just like, they're treated like
losers.
almost like jobber Pokemon, but really, if you use, I reckon you can use a Weezing fairly competitively because it's got Levitate. It's only got one weakness, which is Psychic, and it's good against Fairy type, which is very common, and stuff like that. So like, and it resists Fighting type moves, which are quite common and stuff like that. It's a really good Pokemon. It's just. It gets a bad rap because it started off its life, coughing and wheezing, losing a lot. But it was a good Pokemon even in Gen 1 because it still only had 2 weaknesses. Oh my god, Magnitude 4 does nothing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought it'd do more than that. There you go, 7 will wipe it out. It's not. I think I actually looked it up quite a bit ago because I didn't know exactly how Magnitude works. And it's not like Magnitude 5 doesn't do Magnitude 4 plus another quarter like you'd think. It does quite a bit more. It kind of scales up quite a lot. So like Magnitude 10 isn't just like 2.5 times the power of Magnitude 4. It's like 5 times more powerful or something crazy. It really escalates. So yeah, Magnitude 4 was really weak. Really weak? Can't speak today. Really weak. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I'll tell you where he is. Ding, ding. Underground warehouse. It's at the far end of the underground. Going underground. I doubt you'll get that far because we put more people there. Basement key. Cheers for the key to get there though. Like, oh, you could have just left it like, oh, I doubt you'll get that far. Good luck finding the key. Right, so we're just over half an hour. I mean, if you want to carry on, we're good. We can do, or we can. That's a good stopping point.
It's a good stopping point.
After you just beat the director. Tell you what, because I don't like the. Oh, I was gonna say I don't like the outline on the screen. You know, like it being at the edge of the map, just having like plain black screen. Yeah. But over here's got some black screen as well, so that's no good. That's no good.
Put it in the middle like that.
Yeah. I might even put it here. Yeah, let's put it there. That looks nice for the outro because it's got like the whole screen's covered. There's just like a wall in the middle, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment how you think Etch did. And what series you'd like to see us co-op together and how. Let us know in the comment section down below. And when I've got a little bit of time to start a new series on my channel, we will definitely consider it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Don't forget to head down into the description and follow the link to Edge's Instagram and follow her over there. And don't forget to share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Beza. You've been amazing. She's been Etch.
Hi.
And we will see you, or I will see you, next time.